mind control car system to assist the physically challenged people. The name itself designates it is useful for the physically challenged people. The circuit consists of AT89S52 microcontroller. It is also known as 8052 microcontroller. And this crystal oscillator, this is a switch, this is a LED, and this is a bridge rectifier. This is a capacitor filter. And here it is 7805 voltage regulator, and this is a coolant. And coming to this one, and this is the 360 degrees rotating knob. And these are the two DC gear motors, and these are the two tires, and this 12 volts. This is a H bridge. This H bridge can capable of running two DC motors. And coming to this one, these are the buses, and these are the and switches. These are useful for the running of the robot in particular direction. And this is the strip of resistors. And my friend will continue next.
The circuit consisting of different components. Mainly the circuit does not require an AC component, it mostly works on the DC. As it is consisting of DC, it does not require any transformer is to convert AC to DC. As there is no component of AC, we do not require any transformer. As the voltage from the lead acid battery is passed through bridge rectifier which gives output of pulsating DC, which is not a pure AC. It consists of both AC components and DC components. But in order to process the microcontroller, we require only DC component of 5 volts around. So the output of bridge rectifier is passed through capacitor filter, which allows only pure AC, but it is connected across in parallel to microcontroller. The AC component will be grounded and the DC component is produced, but it produces more than 5 volts. So for microcontroller to work, it requires 5 volts of DC. So we passes this output of a capacitor filter voltage to 7805 voltage regulator, which produces a 5 volts of pure DC. So which is sufficient for microcontroller to drive. Position will be explained by my friend Ramohan.
Working for the components and the working process of the board. These are the stripper switches, and these should be placed around the neck like this. So this is our board. Board is mainly for physically people, so that without using the hands, they can move the wheelchair. Let me show you. So when I move my neck towards right side, the board goes to right and to left, and it moves. When I move my neck towards forward, it goes forward and back. So the signal, this movement is taken by the signals through this bus. The signals goes to this microcontroller processor, and this decides the movement of the board and sends the rest of the signals to H-bridge so that the movement takes place to the board. And this H-bridge decides the rotation of the DC motors, and hence the board moves towards either any directions depending on the signals which we develop, like moving backward, left, right, and forward. So this is our overall project.